Hello and welcome to Sav Reads Tarot. I'm Sav and I'm here to read some tarot. So let's see. Also, I have a cat hanging out in the background, and if you hear noises, it's just him being a cat. So we have Five of Cups starting off. Oh, and then the Emperor just popped up. Interesting. I feel like this is a stop crying over spilt milk kind of thing. And then we Page of Wands. Yeah, this is kind of, I know that the Emperor is here. Despite, just hear me out. I really feel like just right away, this is a very like, oh my God, can you like lighten up? Can you like give it a rest? Like, what are you, like, I feel like this is a little like, babe, it's not that serious. And so it's like the Emperor coming in with kind of just that firm but fair, like very like, it's not that serious. Like, you have more important things to be worrying about right now. But then the Page of Wands is kind of like, yeah, and also like there's much cooler stuff to like think about and be, you know, trying to do, and can you do that instead? Like, lighten up. It's not that serious. And then we have the Empress. And the Empress is my gal. I love her. But the Empress is very like, this is very like creation oriented. And whenever the Empress comes around, and I'm really liking this break here. I'm really liking that it's the Emperor coming in first, followed by the Page of Wands, right? Because it's like this, hold on, I'm gonna let my cat out. You know, your magical touch would be nice. Anyway, so the Emperor coming in with this like tough love of like, you cannot be serious right now with what you're crying over. Like, there's you have like better things to be worrying about right now. And the Page of Wands is coming in to remind you that like, not only do you have better things to worry about right now, but like you have like better usages of your time and your effort and your energy and like your thought and your feeling. Like, you could be looking for musings and inspirations to like, take this energy and be like passionate with it and creative and curious with it. And the Empress is kind of like embodying that and like, yes, actually. And so it's taking that energy and like bringing it to the physical. And she's very about like the physical pursuit of pleasure, like what she has around her to physically work with, and she creates. She is the creator of life, and so it's kind of like going from this really like, ooh, like, not really seeing what you have available to you, both what you are responsible for and also like what physical, pleasures and joys and and creations that you could be either making or enjoying as they exist. And so the Empress is like the most empowered embodiment of that kind of, you know, energy. That might just be the message, honestly. I feel like that is just, I feel like I feel like this is just like a straightening out. Let's see. We have Six of Cups. And Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're kind of being really asked to focus on, like, what do you, like, what just kind of, I don't think, because Six of Cups is, I think a lot can be like a recollection of, you know, of the past, you know, like in youth, and, or like nostalgia, or just, there's just this childish, and sometimes it even is, you know, showing evidence of like, you know, where inner child work is available. And I feel like this is closer to that, where it's less recalling and more kind of bringing out the child within, and kind of being like, what speaks to your soul on like the most childish level, because that is where like the purest form of your curiosity and your, you know, creativity and your joy and your amazement and wonderment and whimsy are going to be at, is at that childlike level. So it's like, can you get in touch with that really deep down childish soul energy and just figure out what speaks to it, and then like pursue that, like take that seriously, like take that with many grains of salt, and see where you can, you know, actually, you know, what can be invested in and made alive here, and then pursue it. And then we have Ten of Pentacles. Which is like, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong here. There is no wrong turn here. Like, this is, this is very clear, like step-by-step directions of like, get it together. And that is only a very like small portion of it. Thankfully, is a very small portion of this. Like, get yourself together before it's like, okay, now that we've gotten it together, like, let's go have fun. Let's enjoy ourselves. Like, what do we even want to do? What do we even like? What do we even want to like spend our time and our energy and our thought doing, rather than like being upset over what we're not or what we can't or whatever? Like, there's a whole, like, the world is a playground. And, you know, I would be, you know, not being myself if I didn't add the caveat that I am aware, you know, that there is life circumstances and there are systems in place that prevent people from being able to do what they want to do and be who they want to be, to the fullest extent. And I'm not ignorant to that. I am not unaware. I am not blissfully just in la la land and, you know, not paying attention to the world around me and what people have to deal with. Like, I have to, you know, survive certain systems also. And so I you know, still understanding that there's a plane of privilege and there's a plane of struggle, and I kind of walk in both. That I just have had to learn what is available to me to work with. And sometimes it's a lot, and sometimes it's not very much at all, but I am just constantly trying to work with something because I am defiant. Because I am defiant, and I'm not going to, you know, reduce my life and my being and my existence to trying to survive systems. And I think this is just kind of like what this is saying is like, I'm not, you know, like because the thing with like the Five of Cups is that there can be a lot of bypass in this card. Because it's not like nothing was lost, and in fact, more was lost than what is left. And so it's like, it's not even, you know, about dismissing what is lost. It simply is about noticing what is there. It's like, let's just not be blind to what we have to work with. It is okay to see and notice and feel what we don't have, but we can, that it cannot eclipse what we do have. And you know, that's really what this is saying, is like, please turn around and try to look for evidence of something else, of something better, because it's there. It's just, you know, you gotta make yourself available to it. And, you know, sometimes it's not gonna be a lot, but sometimes it is gonna be so much, and it's like, you don't know if you're not available to it. So just make yourself, you know, and your mind and your imagination and your heart available to what else, you know, exists for you to have and to experience. And that's all. So yeah, I hope that, you know, that resonated. And I am taking clients right now and doing one-on-one readings, so if you're interested, I'm here for it.